Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Galactic Science. Today it is start of the moving day, and I figured I'm gonna start from right here. So I built this right here. I did mention that I wanted to build a new base kind of thing, and I was thinking of making a tower that goes up and then branches out and so on. But then I said, you know what, I'm just limiting myself again when I do that. So I said I'm just gonna build a big room, and my goal for today's episode is to seal that room with oxygen, so I don't need to move around. Or I should say that I don't need to get tanks anymore when I want to AFK or something, because that's gonna help me a lot. And I also, if we have time, would like to figure out a different storage system, because it's really becoming a hustle with these chests and so on. There's so many different parts. And the modular storage mod that is in this pack is actually, if you guys check right here, modular systems right there. All of these say recipe disabled, unstable block, and so on. Of course, we have the refined relocation here, but that doesn't really help me with, a crafting system or something like that. So what I want to do is today, if we can, is from Ender.io, I would like to make... Bring this up. This thingamajiggy right here. Where is that panel? I don't know what the name is of it. This thing right there. An inventory panel. And we should be able to make this. We have all these parts. This one right here. We have Enderman head. So we can make this again. And so on. Actually. What? A witch. But I think that we can make those. Oh boy, how am I gonna get my hands on a witch? Well, I'm gonna have to think about that. I have no idea how I'm gonna get a witch. Because they don't spawn on the moon. Even in our farm. Man, this is really tough in this pack, guys. Like this thing that I need to do right here, just so I can get some wool, right? Because I need a bunch of wool for the aluminum wire cables from Galactic Craft and so on. And let me go ahead and make a few more axes to start. Oh, I got no room. That's a problem here. Let's make one axe so we can start chopping down what's up there. The rest away. But yeah, let me show you around real quick. I did a few things between episodes, not too much, mostly just building. That's what I really did, and I stayed on top of the farms. I harvested them a few times. A ton of wood. There's still 24 stacks, but we're full with oil and fuel. And check it out. So this is what it looks like down here. I just went one above this. I don't know. I should have maybe done a little higher, like 2 or 3 above. So I added, I think, 2 rows. I don't remember now. 2 or 3 rows. Let's check on the outside real quick. How tall up the fence is, because the fence used to be on top. So that's 2 rows of this. And then I just did the cobblestone floor like we had before. Let me get up on the roof. And I came up with this little design. I wanted it to look a little bit futuristic. And I used a bunch of these Radar Reborn floodlights again because they're cheap. And these two I had left that I took out of the base. And they really brightened this up. Now, I did not want it to use the clear glass. Because I like the streaks. We're in space. This is supposed to look like a sturdy glass, right? And this should give us a nice room up here. Up here, I want to have everything but the sifting. Pretty much. The sifting I want to leave down in the basement. And I made 2 elevators, by the way. So I can come directly down here. I don't need to run up or fly up. By the way, I moved this thing here from there. Because that was right where the elevator is. And I don't remember, guys. I checked through here. We have the tier 3 rocket. I don't remember getting this blueprint or something, but I must have. So we can actually work on building this one and go to the next planet here soon. So that would be cool. Anyways, the other thing I did over here is... What? How am I out of power? Oh, I never hooked this guy up again. I'm a moron. Wow, this has been running for hours. Here we go. Sorry. Can you make me things? Yes, it's making things. Whew. You guys see here, thank you very much for those tips, by the way, guys. They were super helpful. I put double layer capacitor in every one of these, and now it actually produces 40 RF a tick instead of 20 RF a tick, and the burn rate is, I think it was 2 times. It went down to 1.5. So that is really cool. We're keeping up with the hydrogen. I noticed one thing though with the speed upgrades and all these auto sifters over there. I am now starting to lose silicon dioxide. I don't make it fast enough. But after we moved everything up here in 1 or 2 episodes, something like that, I'm going to redo ore processing down here. And I'm going to so overkill, guys. I don't want to have to worry about materials anymore. It's really starting to annoy me. You know, I got a stack of gold over here and only a little bit less than 3 stacks of gold over here. It just can't be. We need materials. I mean, look at this. I'm down to 2 stacks, 2.5 stacks of diamonds. I need a lot of those today. I sifted a bunch more moon turf, so get ready for an automation down here that's gonna be so overkill. It's crazy. I'm gonna pump out so much obsidian and stuff also. I did add a second compressor over here. I made another one because I needed so many of those today. These steel plates and tin plates and aluminum plates. For all the things that I prepared. Get rid of this. I don't need it. So, let's come over here and make a bunch of wool out of what I got here. Because that is what I needed. And I am just gonna make it on the go right now. It's like this, right? Where's my aluminum? No, just one. What? No! Recipe. Oh, I forgot. Like this. And like that. Man, that is not a lot. I only have 12 of these. Alright, I'm just gonna make 12 right now. Because wool, I need double wool to make these guys right here, the recipe. You need to put another wool and another aluminum ingot, so I would need more. So I'll just make those on the go. I have a few wool left, I think. Well, 19 actually. Let me take those with me. Okay, so we should be fine, but... So, what I prepared for today, we're gonna start with this one last. We're gonna go over here first. And that is, I would like to put up advanced solar panels from Galactic Craft. I am not sure how good they are, or if they're any good, but I'd like to have some free power for our oxygen sealer and collector and so on. Let me get rid of these diamonds here and fresh stack of redstone. So I want to make as many of these as I can. And right here, these single modules, you see how much aluminum wire I'm going to need for all this. Oh my god. But these are actually quite easy to make. Just diamond, silicon, redstone, and lapis in the circuit fabricator. And you get 9 of them. So it's not a bad trade-off. So let's go ahead and I need glass, which I also made a lot between episodes. I made a lot of sand and glass, as you guys can imagine with all the glass you saw upstairs. Oops, right here. How many of these can I make? So I need lots more wire. Oh, okay. We're just gonna have to do that. Actually, you know what? Let me put this in the last one so I can make them on the go. Like that. I did it wrong again. Like this. So let's make another 12. 18. See how many this makes me. I'm gonna make 12 of these, so I'm gonna need more glass. And 6 more wires right now. Alright. So that's only gonna make me 2 of these. Oh, dang it. I thought this is gonna make me 12 altogether, but oh well. So let's just make as many as we can of this. And let's make the next ones up. I'm gonna show you guys once, and I might just, seriously, just suck it up and plant trees twice and just keep crooking them to get all the wool in the world. So that is gonna make me only 4 of them. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, well, nothing I can do. So I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need 12 more wires. Okay. I'm telling you, not having access to certain mobs and stuff, and not being able to, you know, just have something simple like sheep really makes Minecraft a lot harder. I got those, so I'm gonna need 4 of these for now. And the rest of the stuff I should have. So we got 4 of these. Okay, why don't we set these up first? Now, you guys saw I made 6 basic capacitor banks. Because the nights are very long, right, in this pack. So I want to make sure that I get the maximum amount of power during the day when this is charging. Sun is almost setting. So right here, I put one of those sealable aluminum wires. I think they were in the station when I tore it down on the bottom. And that should be enough. So right here, I'm going to put... three. I need one more real quick. That's no problem. Let's go down one more. Switch to this guy because it's always faster. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm losing my train of thought here. And there is one more of these. That is... No, I need more. I need to go down. All right, let's just make all these. And like I said, I'm just going to have to go get me a ton of string here real quick. But I'll do that in a minute. Hello? What's happening? Can I please go up there? Thank you. So let's see if I can place these here properly, because they probably just have one input and output. All right, of course I made it. Oh man, these are big. Where's my wrench? I totally forgot that I had a builder's one, by the way. That was funny because I was placing most of this glass by hand, and then I looked in here for something, and I'm like, oh man, I have a builder's one. So I don't have a wrench. I still don't have a wrench. I don't even know if we can wrench these. All right, so this is hooked up. And I cannot place this. Okay, so that means I need to spread them up a little bit further. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? I mean, I really hope that they're producing some... Oh boy, is that little. Ah, man, I'm gonna need an array up here. I want this entire, every wing here filled. Besides this one over here, because I'm gonna have the elevator here. Maybe I move it one to the side or something. But let's go down here and start charging these capacitor banks. Should I just put them straight down? Why not? Let's see what that looks like. If it even... Oops. It is charging. Perfect. 3, 4, 5. Where am I going to put the 6th one? I don't like that. Needs to be even. So let's use this last aluminum wire right there. And I do want to see this from most possible angles. So we're gonna do it like this. Every one of them is gonna show me a charge now. This is right. Right there. So I don't wanna... Ooh, this is actually pretty cool. I didn't know that you can have... Whoa. That's for the blind people. Alright, like this. And we're gonna show the same on this side. And a fill level right here. Input 6,000. Oh, it's because they had a charge, right? I'm not making... That's... What? I don't know what that means. In 140. Okay. That is what I really want to see. So let's change it like this. I don't really care about the charge it can have. There we go. All right, so we got this. This is not going to be enough. There's no way. I need a lot of these solar panels. And all I need is wool. So that's going to be crazy. But let me go ahead and craft the other things first here with you guys. So I can empty these crafting tables. Right here, we are going to make 4 oxygen collectors. I don't know how many of these I need, guys, by the way. But I said I'm going to make 4 because in the wiki it says that every one of these oxygen sealers, these 2, I think we crafted 1 and we got 1 as a reward. That's why I have 2. but I'm also going to make 4 more. These guys right here, it says on the wiki, can seal up to 800 to 1,000 blocks. And they need 130 air units continuously to run at full speed. Something like that. Wow, it shows power required 125 RF a second. Oh, that's a second, not a tick. So that divided by 20 means it needs about 6, right? Yeah, about 6 RF a tick. Okay, so that is actually doable. And I shouldn't be surprised because this thing over here runs on this free power here from these quantum entropy accelerators, which I think they make us like, what, 4 RF a tick or something like that. And I'm not going to tear this down, by the way, at least for a while until I'm absolutely sure that I don't need it anymore. So 800 to 1,000 blocks, okay? So when we take this here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tall. And I am at, where am I? 174. Let's sprint over here to 206. So that is 32. 32 by, oh, I didn't remember the worst one. Negative 13 to 8 or 9. So that would be 22. All right, let me just, I'll tap here for 1 second. So I said this is 32 times 5 times negative 13, 9, what did I say? 22. So this is 3,520 blocks, if I am not mistaken. If my math was right. So, and actually, wow, that was a pretty good guess now. If one of these does 800 to 1,000, then 4 should be enough to seal this cube and keep us anywhere we are supplied with power. And it says that they stack if they are in close proximity to each other, okay? But of course, we need to get the oxygen up here. And the oxygen collectors that are actually supplying us with oxygen are going to be outside. They need to be outside. And that's why I went up here, a little bit off this. So the oxygen collectors that we're going to have are going to be down here somewhere. So right here in the middle, I'm going to put another sealable aluminum wire. So we can run the power out to these guys from there. I don't have a cable right now. And let's see here. If the cable comes down here, I think I want to have these oxygen collectors. The power is going to be probably to the left, right? Yes. So that means the oxygen comes out on the right. So I'm going to need to get off the ground here with one like this. You know, so when I run this power cable on, they all 4 should be getting fed from that power cable. And then the oxygen, I'm going to, oops. Well, I just placed this one on top. It don't matter. And the last one right there. And then I think once all this is cabled up. Why is this red? Oh, okay. It is oxygen. So these guys right here are going to get these oxygen pipes. Maybe. There we go. And then I need to run that upstairs. And I wonder if, if one of these oxygen pipes is going to be enough. Or if I'm going to do it, that I come up here. And I have these right here, the sealable oxygen pipes. I made those with these tin decoration blocks with just a stone and a compressed tin. Oops, I put the same block back in. That's not what we wanted. Put that right there. And I think the other one we're going to put right here. And then we'll get these together. That and going up. And there's also an oxygen storage system that I want to look into what it costs to make. Let's see it. Oxygen, I think it's this right here. The oxygen storage module is used to store large amounts of oxygen for later use. This is actually quite easy to make. Not sure how we... Let me get up there. I still don't like this jetpack, but... Okay, so all I gotta do here is when I have more of these... I don't know if the small wire might actually be enough. Because these, like I said, they don't need that much power. Right? Did it tell us here again? Oh yeah, 100... That was the one, about 6 RF a tick. Yeah, this wire should easily be able to handle that. So we are... let me get that again. Put it here. So I gotta make one more of those. And then, of course, a bunch more for upstairs. And, most importantly, I've got to make a lot more solar panels. Many, many hours later, and crooking as many trees as I could do. It actually, I think 3 times, I waited until everything was grown. You know, really big. Bigger than this. They can extend back over here. I was with the watering can trying to get this going and so on. And I must have gotten at least 30 stacks of string. At least. And I still have all this wool left over. So that is really good. And you guys see, we got 15 solar panels. So that is really awesome. And I also increased our capacitor bank here with 6 more of these capacitors. And it is filled. This thing actually fills these 15 million RF now. I'm making 351 RF a tick during the daytime. Sun just set, and this entire thing here charged from the morning just past noon. So we could actually extend this. If this is not enough power storage to last us through an entire night, we can extend this probably by another 6, and that would give the daytime enough time for the solar panels to fill it. But anyway, now it is time that we hook up actually our leaves. I want to get that started and get turned around here. Oh, check this out, by the way. I'm out of silicon dioxide now. These guys with the speed upgrades are too fast to keep up with that. And oh, thank you very much for that sapling. That was very needed. So let's hop up here. And let's figure out how... Okay, first off, I put this up here already so I don't forget. Did get it back, right? Alright, let's hook this up right there. So now these guys all get power, right? Very cool. Ooh, you're making oxygen already. From what? From the cactus? From what? Well, it doesn't matter. I got a stack of leaves here. And now it is time to figure out how we're gonna land up here. Thank you. Let's just go ahead and make some kind of a leaf block here. Because I think the more blocks in the area, the more oxygen these guys make. I actually did not read up on them. I should have done that. To figure out, you know, what is the range of these and so on. Ow. Here. Please get up there. Thank you. Close this. Fine, let's do one more this way. I can't put them further over here or the cactus is gonna break. Let's see how much they make now. I can't really tell. Because I think I mentioned it earlier that they need the oxygen sealers need a continuously 130 air units to continuously operate. So let's come over here. Come on. Why you not let me place? Who? Oh, because there's the pipe. That's why. I'm gonna close this all off. It doesn't really matter. We don't need to see these guys anymore. Guessing the more the merrier. And oh, that's already all 64 I had. But I think I have some... Whoop. By the way, I updated the pack to the latest version yesterday. And check this out. These guys are continuously, all the time now, growing. So I think that there was a change. I do remember it shouldn't take longer than, I believe, 3 Minecraft days. So that is 60 minutes for the Ender Pros to grow. And in this pack, it was different. There is 40 more. I knew it. I had some. So I'm really happy to see that they are now finally grown, because this energy over here is not sustainable to run the Enderman farm. Not a chance. This thing needs a lot of fuel. I thought it didn't, but it actually does. So let's take this off. Here, making a little jungle down here. All right, so that's all we're gonna do for now. Right. Oh, that was one too many. Get away. Okay, that's got to be enough for now. And let's go. These should be pumping up. And now it's the moment of truth. Let's go up here and place the oxygen sealers and see how they're gonna do. Man, I've been messing around with this forever, guys. I cannot get this to seal the room. I made 2 more of these now. And I rearranged the underneath a little bit. It's just that I combined the oxygen pipes to come out in one spot, instead of having them diagonally across like this. I want to have these closer together to see if they know about each other. Okay, because it says if they're in close proximity to each other, that they will stack. And this is the closest I can get to them, besides, you know, each one of them touching. And I can't put anything on top. The top needs to be empty, just in case you're wondering. I have no idea why this shows input 15,000 now. Actually losing power. Is that possible? Oh wait, is it night? Let's check real quick. Yep, it's night, that's why. Okay. Alright, so here's the first actual test then. I don't know why it shows input 15,000, output 15,000. I know that the solar panels on top now are discharging. But this is weird. I'm gonna leave it to see if something changes. Because right now this looks like it's, you know, losing 2 RF a tick. Like if I undo this, yeah, out 2. That's what that means. Okay, but we'll leave it like this. So, let's finally hook up this oxygen right here. And see. We're gonna have to give them a minute. It says on the wiki that they check every 5 seconds. Sealed! Baby, sealed. It did it. I have no idea if it was that I needed 2 more, or that now they're closer proximity. Oh, I can take off my oxygen mask and stuff, and I won't use this. Yes! Woohoo! We did it! We got I almost said Sauerstoff, which means oxygen in German. Why did I just take a little bit of damage here for a second? Huh. Alright, let's go to all the corners. I mean, everything should be sealed. I should get oxygen no matter where I'm at in this room. And just to test it, watch me take damage here. Yeah, you get this here. Oxygen setup is invalid. And when I'm inside, nothing. When I go downstairs, I'm gonna get the same down here. So that is cool. Now up here, you know, later on I can spend, you know, an entire night AFK. That's really my dream here. And this seems to be staying full. Now I do kind of want to see. Let me put this on. When I go downstairs with my shears, I want to see if these oxygen collectors are full, or if they're draining. Because if they're all draining, that means I need to add more of them. But I have no idea how am I gonna get in here? Let's see. Without destroying too much. There's one right here. Let's take this one. Perfect. It's draining. So I'm guessing 4 of these are not enough. Or maybe this one is draining because it's the closest to going up. We're probably gonna have to check the other ones here. The ones that are around. Let's go to... empty. Is empty. So that means I need to make more oxygen collectors. Oh boy, okay. But I tell you what, guys, I'm gonna do that between episodes because I really like to get this one encoded. But there's one more thing we're gonna do today, and that is, we're not gonna have time to do the storage network, that's for sure. And also, guys, please, if you can think of any way that I can get my hands on a witch, let me know. The only way that I could figure out how to get a witch is if I get a villager priest in Witchwater that will turn into a witch. But how am I gonna get a villager priest? Okay, here's the thing. If worst comes to worst, okay, I need to... No, I can't. I just can't. I was thinking I could take a villager zombie, whatever they're called, right? And take that one and give it the, I think, potion of harming and a golden apple. And then it will turn eventually into a villager. And get 2 of those and start breeding them, and then hopefully get a villager priest, and then drop them into Witchwater. But the problem is, on the moon, I cannot get any regular mobs. You know what I mean? This guy right here is evolved skeleton. There is no regular zombies or regular skeletons, so I just don't know how to get a witch. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know down in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. But the one thing I want to get done today is I want to get the Killer Joe set up over here. Okay? I really do. And we need this thing right here, a zombie soul or whatever it's called, and that's a repeatable quest right here, zombie converter. I need to give it a soul vial and a 32 rotten flesh, and I get a soul vial or zombie, I think. So let's do a manual submit for that and claim that reward. And that is a soul vial zombie, because again, I can't get those because they are evolved zombies. And then we'll come over to the soul binder. Drop that in here with one of these C-Logic controllers and give it 10 levels. And that shouldn't take too long. Very good. And I got the rest of the stuff ready to make our Killer Joe, and we got the vat already made. So, there we go. Franken Zombie. Now let's bring this over here. And, oh, Auto Hammerer, I'm also gonna set up here real quick because I do want to process some of the stuff here. Get kind of a feel for how this works, but the Franken Zombie goes in here, and now we got a Killer Joe, okay? And, of course, do I have any room in my inventory? Yes. Let's get the vat. Where did I put that? Right here. Okay, let me get rid of this thing here real quick. The shears, I don't need them. And the automatic hammerer, I was thinking for now, I want to first find out how... I haven't used this in a while. Does this need power? It sure does. Okay. But I can put... Let's do this right now so we get it done before the end of the episode. I do want to get... Actually, let's just do gold. Alright, give me a stack of gold. And guys, don't forget, I have this over here. So I am going to make use of this chest, you know, to combine it. But anyway, we put this in here. And now this is going to hammer it down into... Not the crushed, this is the crushed, into the sand version. What is that called? Let's see here real quick. Right here, the oh, it is crushed. Okay. Really? I thought that 4 crushed makes the gravel. Am I missing something here? No, it does make the sand. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do here. Then I'm gonna make, you know, all sand out of that and then put the sand back in here to get the next hammered version and so on. And I probably want to make speed upgrades for this. I don't know if... What is this upgrade here? There seems to be another upgrade. X asterisk reborn. Oh, that is the fortune upgrade. I don't know if fortune works on this. I'm gonna guess yes. So I might make 2 and 2 of these again and put it in here. So I can, you know, I just want to get more bang for my buck. And then, of course, we're going to automate this here when we redo the entire section down here. But so you guys saw that's what I'm going to use. And this guy is going right here. Wait, do I... Oh, I still need to give this guy a sword. Does it need to be an actual... Okay, so I can give this guy... Ooh, is that actually going to use it up? It's going to collect experience... Which, by the way, I think if I put something right next to it, let's see here real quick what it takes to make that. Because I'd like to make this Ender IO, this thing right here, the Experience Obelisk. I got that. I should have an energetic alloy, hopefully. Ooh, 1. Oh, And where's my solarium? There's solarium. Let's make this thing. All right. And capacitor, gold. Okay. Actually, I don't have gold on me. Do I have gold nuggets ready? I sure do. So 4 of these. 1 copper. I should have the redstone on me. Which one did I use? This one here. Let's go ahead and right there. Make this guy. And it takes the dash ingot. Right here. I took the wrong one again. Bada bing. I just need the 4 of these. Here we go. We got our machine casing, and then what was the rest? 3 solarium, which I have ready. 3. Cool, so we can make our experience obelisk. And I believe that if you put this right next to this guy, let's put it to the left here. Now let's see here. Output to the left. Pull, push, disabled. So I'm gonna have to do push. What does that mean? 10 take levels XP, take XP. Okay, I'm hoping that this is gonna automatically go in here. And this, by the way, is when you store all player XP, bam, it takes all your XP and puts it in here. And if I am not mistaken, if you break this, it will keep the XP. But it doesn't really matter. I can just leave it here anyway. So now we got this. Now what we need to do is actually make the vat here. And this one I should be able to place right next to the thing. Yes, and we're gonna say push this stuff that we're making over here. And I need to get an endless water source. What do we have? What water? What do we have available? I don't think we have any endless water sources. No. So I'm gonna have to... Alright, no problem. I just really want to set this up so... Because I miss a lot of the mobs when they finally spawn. There is a transfer node liquid. And I have world interaction upgrade. And let me get some pipes here. And I am gonna leave all this stuff here for now. So I finally have some room in my inventory. Not the cables. Alright, good enough. And do I have any water on me? Yes, I do. Perfect. So let's make an infinite water source right over here. Put this right there. Actually, rather put it here. Will you stop pushing me? So let's get one water here. This made endless water. And I can, the wrong one, close this a little bit off here. And for right now, I need to put 1 block here. So I can place the node. And then I can break that block again. Without breaking everything else. Put the world in action upgrade, so now it pumps us water. And that needs to go into here. Wow, that filled fast. Holy shnikes. You guys can hear my cat in the background. He's complaining about something. Okay, and now the last thing we'll need to make this nutrient distillation is we need to get sugar. And I'm gonna need to take all this rotten flesh I have. Right there. Oh, let's take a stack. And I probably want to also take a chest for right now. I might make a bigger one or something. But for right now, we're just gonna put this here. Alright, let's get this going. Rotten flesh goes there. And sugar. There's a bunch of different things you can do. In here. And last but not least, of course. I need to run the power to this guy. Bam, 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 bam. Very cool. And there's no way I can just wrench this. No, God, I hate this. But there we go. It's making stuff, which is went over here. And it goes into here. Check it out. Oh, wow, this is fast. 1400 millibuckets required for activation. Now we just need to also set this up in the back to push. Whoops. Push. And I think I could even set it to pull push. So if it needs more diamond swords or anything, I can put them in here. I don't know. I think it uses durability. So 495. Now, what I really want to do before the end of the episode is... This is not happening, guys. I just can't stand this. So we're gonna go underneath like that. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go and AFK over here for a few minutes until we have some mobs. And I'm gonna keep recording. So if there's any mobs spawning, I can show you guys what this Killer Joe does. So of course, now that I need mobs to spawn, nothing spawns. They were spawning super regularly until I need them for the camera. I added a lever underneath here and set this Killer Joe to active without signal. So if I turn it off, it should kill something. And I figured, you know what? Why don't we just spawn a group of Endermen? Ooh, they were instant. Cool. So we can actually see this guy at work. Hey, look at him. Look at him go. I love it. And it's sucking up the XP. I think we had 16 levels in here. Oh. I didn't want to pick up the... Are you going to pick up the XP? Uh-oh. Let's see if we got no drops. You didn't get any ender pearls? And it's not... Alright, maybe if I set this guy... Oh. Still 16 levels. Where's this going? I know it says in the tooltip... Experience can be drained as liquid XP using fluid conduits. But this is Ender IO. It should automatically pull in here. Or does it actually suck them up directly? Always active. Alright, let's spawn another group. And let me disable my magnets so I don't pick up anything this time. Come on. Took forever to get this guy finally going. And I'm just hoping, you know, for how much did it use so far? Yeah. Of course, the Killer Joe is full and we got almost 8 buckets waiting here. So that is good. Want to dump anything. And check this, by the way, draining here. There's a lot to get this going. That's why this power here. Look at this. This oil was just full and there was 8 buckets sitting in there. Waiting. That is a lot. Off. Now what's happening with this experience balls here? Doesn't even pick up the ender pearls? Oh man. Do we have an item collector? Yes, we do. Ooh. Do I have one of those made yet? I don't remember if I made one of them. No, just a filter. Alright, what does it take to make an item collector? Upper ender pearl and an obsidian stick. Oh. I think I am out of obsidian. That's fine. Let's get to obsidian real quick. It kind of bugs me that it doesn't pick this stuff up because that's its job. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Or maybe it's because I have a piece of glass in front of it. Let's see what happens if I remove that glass. Can I get in here? No? How about from above? I gotta turn on the magnet now. Yeah, it picked that up. But that's gonna be a bummer because I really needed this to be dark in there. Let's try it one more time. Maybe if that's the issue, you know what I mean? Then I don't need an item collector. Because the item collector can collect through blocks, no problem. This guy is probably... Oh, magnet off, magnet off, magnet off. Yeah, it still does not collect the drops or the XP. Guys, I don't know what's happening. Maybe you guys have an idea of what is causing this. But I'm pretty sure the Killer Joe should do this by itself. So please let me know in the comments if you see that I'm doing something wrong here. But I'm gonna pick all this up by hand for now. And that was 3 levels. You don't have any levels. And there is no XP stored here. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode today. By the way, I checked upstairs. Let me just show you real quick. This has been running for quite some time. And I think it's still night. Yes. Where's the moon? There's no moon. We are on the moon. You guys did not hear me just say that. But it's been a night a long time, and it's only drained 2 million RF. So this makes enough during the day. Run the whole night and check it out. They're all still full of oxygen. So I am not sure why these oxygen collectors on the bottom, I checked, they're still all fully empty. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but it seems to be enough because I should be, when you check right here, 1325, it doesn't go down. I am in a sealed environment. Anyways, enough of this for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.